Good morning, and welcome again to the Ark of Salvation in Atlanta, Georgia, home of Brothers of the Word. Before we get started, we ask that you would please silence your cell phones, and if you have a little one that might get fussy, we ask that you enjoy service through the double doors in viewing room 203. And to help us keep the main sanctuary clean, we ask that no food or drinks be brought into the main sanctuary. We will return to worship in just a moment, but let's take a look at what's happening at the Ark.
I was in a business meeting and someone made the statement, threats are internal, not external. And they were talking about business and talking about how even though we look at competition and you look at the outside world, the thing that destroys most businesses are internal, not external. But as I thought about it, it's not just business, it's life in general. Even with families, it's not home invasions from the outside that really wrecks the vast majority of families. It's stuff on the inside with our bodies. It's not stuff from the outside that generally makes us sick and messes us up. It's stuff we put in on the inside. True threats and the vast majority of things that really mess us up, they're internal, not external. So if we handle the internal threats, the external threats generally can do us no harm. This is Coach Bronner. I'll see you tomorrow.
We continue to be excited with a tremendously talented group of musical artists who join us each week. All of the artists are delighted to worship with us, but reserve the right to maintain a certain amount of professional privacy. They are not obligated in any way to share private contact information and should not be asked for their cell numbers or personal email addresses. They all maintain websites with contact options for the public. Thanks so much, and prepare to be blessed later in the service by the artist of the morning. Youth rehearsal for 5th Sunday Youth Day is this Thursday, July 26th from 7:15 to 8:30 p.m. Please meet in the nursery if your child is interested in participating. Also, join us next week for Youth Sunday when our youth will conduct service. What do oranges, apples, lemons, bananas, and a host of other fruits have to do with the Bible? Well, ask your children. To celebrate our end of the year 12-week fruit lesson, the Youth Church is having a smoothie party on Sunday the 29th. Feel free to donate items for the smoothie bar. See Miss Yvette to see what items are needed. Please plan on attending the Imagination Station Bible Study this Friday, July 27th at 7 p.m. with Reverend George Bronner, and stay after for movie night at the Ark. Please, no outside food or drinks. Popcorn will be available at no charge. We will also have a movie with snacks in a separate area for our nursery group. Feel free to bring the kids. And then after the movies, stay for a chance to spin the Wheel of Favor. You must arrive and be in the building by 7 p.m. See you this Friday. Don't forget, all intercessors are asked to meet today at 12:45 in the fellowship hall. Water baptism signifies death to an old life and the start of a brand new one. If you haven't yet followed the Lord in water baptism, now is your time. Sign up for the August 19th baptism simply by going to brothersoftheword.com and click on members and then the baptism form. The Ark's mission trip to the Dream Center in Los Angeles, California is right around the corner on September 24th through the 28th. If you have signed up to serve, all payments must be received by August the 5th. And if you have signed up to serve and have a clean DMV printout, we are still looking for 10 drivers to drive passenger vans in Los Angeles. If you are interested, please complete the form in the Resource Center. At the Table Women's Ministry presents the Refreshing Women's Retreat, being held September the 20th through the 23rd. For more information, visit www.woflovecenter.org. Please continue to pray for those who are on our sick and shut-in list. And if you know of someone who may be sick or shut in, please call 1-800-7-CHRIST, or you may send their information to angelcare@brothersoftheword.com. Happy birthday goes out to all July babies celebrating a birthday this week, and happy anniversary goes out to all married couples celebrating an anniversary. And don't forget, you can visit us 24 hours a day online at brothersoftheword.com or on Twitter and Facebook, or you can visit us right here at the Ark for our weekly activities, which includes the weekday word, Thursdays from 7 to 8 p.m., Sunday school on Sundays at 10 a.m., prayer on Sundays at 10:25 a.m., the prayer hour Wednesdays and Saturdays at noon, and free fitness classes Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 6 to 7 p.m. And we would like to invite all of our first-time guests to join us in the fellowship hall immediately after service for a free smoothie and a gift bag worth $100. And the first 24 paid smoothies will receive a week's supply of vitamins and 6 red delicious apples for the week. Today's vitamin verse comes from Romans, the 12th chapter and the 3rd verse, and it says, "For by the grace given me, I say to every one of you, do not think of yourself more highly than you ought, but rather think of yourself with sober judgment in accordance with the measure of faith God has given you." That's Romans, the 12th chapter and the 3rd verse. It's good to take your vitamins. Have a blessed week.